Hey, and what is up, everybody? Sorry, I gotta wipe my eyes. Look like I probably been crying or something. Man, had a coughing fit out of nowhere, and I don't know what was going on with that. But it's Saturday night, so it's time for some repo. Real quick, before we get into that, though, I am going to take an opportunity, real quick, to set up our bot. So, if anybody would like to contribute to our poll about what they like to do during the spooky season, please feel free. While I edit this, so for anybody who's not aware, last night we finished up the awesome what was it, Sally face. Oh my god, I'm not going to give spoilers here, but please, if you like indie style games that are story driven, check it out. It was an awesome game. I have to apologize because my narration was probably horrible, but it was such a good time. Real quick, I'll wrap up this last bit for the bot. That way we can get that updated. And then I would like to go ahead and give a shout out at the beginning of people who's been recently joining us as well. Because legit, if it wasn't for you all joining, like, this wouldn't be a thing. I would still be putting out videos as well as Jench and our friends. But like, really, the reason why we do this is to get to interact with people, goof, and share our experiences and stuff. All right, update is done. We'll go on over to the dashboard. I'll reset that real quick. All right, so as always, I've got to give a really big thank you to Claire. Last night joined and was so kind to help me out with that first puzzle where I was stuck. I would have never figured out that to subtract the numbers from each other in order to get that first door passcode. Pin and Possum AJ last weekend joined. Hypershank, as always, joining regularly, posting up. Thank you. Uncle Joe, yo, you're a rock star. Everybody, again, I can't tell you enough. Thank you so very much. With that said, let's get into this. Now, I feel like for the first session, just till we get our legs underneath of ourselves, we'll hold off on going into the higher levels. And I'll go ahead and load up a lower level. We'll play through, kind of get our momentum about us. Then we'll go from there. All right, give us something good, no whammies. Ooh, that's love. That's absolutely love. Real quick, I'm going to make sure Yeah. Let me see here. Headphones. Uh, there we go. Why is that? Seems so quiet. There we go. Uh, okay, everything looks like it's good there. Okay, we should be good. Should be. Make sure I put all this stuffs back where it should be. And there we go. Yeah. Oh, I really want that. 17, 16, that would be 30 some. I feel like that trank gun comes more in handy than that pistol. Like the pistol kills, but you can kill stuff when you have a trank gun. Or you can just stop things for a while. So I'm going to go for the trank gun instead. I'm probably going to regret that in the future. We'll see. Grab some stam. There we go. And grab another stam. I'm real big on getting some health, strength, and stam when I can, but we don't have any strength. They're not liking us too much today. 7, 6. If we had one more K, that'd be cool. A few more K would be really cool. But that's all right. All right, so on we go. Real quick, I am going to double check one last setting. Because I feel like... There's my mode of mix. Yeah, that's all set up, right? Okay, so now I'm starting to hear more volume from things. Okay, we're good. Just wanted to make sure things that I'm hearing is coming through on your end. There's nothing worse than that. All right. Bam. And another bam. Away we go, y'all. We're about to definitely be at it. All right. Got a good load in. So once we get through this level, I've got one that's a little, well, quite a bit higher up for levels that we'll jump to. But I think there's like 1 or 2 playthroughs that are games that were started that are much higher. So give us some fun for the evening to get into and create some havoc. So I'm going to do one more little pass through along the side. And I have no strength. That makes me cry a little bit. Not used to doing this without strength. Throws you off a little bit. All right. Got ourselves an under the bed diamond. Because that's where you store all your valuables. I'm hearing noises already, which is super reassuring. Buddy, I'm going to go ahead and bunk your nose. While we're pre-bunking your nose. Boop. Made it in. Cool. We'll go around and actually do this like human beings. Or semi-bots. Whatever we are. I think this, paired with our trink gun, is going to help out drastically. I'm already hearing stuff, though, and that's somewhat concerning. So that's where I came from. There's nothing come in yet. So we're good. Yeah, we're good. I'm going to do a little tour around the outskirts here, because sometimes some things can get hidden in, and it's real easy to miss, at least for me. All right, guys. We don't need you all here. I said, we don't need you here. Or you. Definitely not you. Go and get. Man, oh man. It's those little butts. All right, sir. I apologize in advance. Nope. There we go. This should help. No. Not playing this today. You've been a bad drudge. How many of these am I going to have to break to wear him down? Is there anything in here of value that I can beat him with? I'd really like to kill him. Oh, here we go. I can barely carry it, though. But no, nope. I know. You're gonna smack me, aren't you? No, sir, you're not. All right. So, what did we learn there? I'm not taking out his HP like that. That's what we learned there. Which is fine. At least we gave it a try. If I wouldn't had then there would have been a problem. There is nothing underneath. Did I really just break most everything on him? Most definitely I did. And I'm pretty certain it was just for him to despawn. Cool story, bro. All right. Anything up top? Nope. Underneath? Not even dust bunnies. I don't know what they do in terms of who they hire to help out around the place, but whoever's doing work around here, man, they're doing it proper. All right. Got the crazy lady around here somewhere. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Of course, there's not going to be anything in here. Clear my throat, man. I don't know what's up with that. So I just broke a lot of stuff to kill him. I really shouldn't have broken that much. Yeah, we'll see what it provides in the long run. There's definitely got to be more. There's a whole other wing to the other side there. So that should definitely be a good thing. And we already know okay, so here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely love. So what we're going to do, we'll maneuver this stuff on over. Hopefully, I'm right with that in the pit of my gut feeling that the trudge is despawned. He appears to have despawned, which is definitely cool. I guess he didn't like getting beaten like that. And then, what we're going to do is we refill this some. Because that's just going to come in handy. All right, that's 10,700. Plus what I got on the cart. Keep an eye over on that side. You know, just in case. Sometimes that crazy stuff like to come out at you. All right, in we go. And so far it's looking like on our poll, we're at 100%. Welcome everybody joining. Hope you're having an awesome weekend and great beginning to the spooky season. Tonight we started off on low levels, but I do have some saves with higher levels. I just want to kind of hold out on so I can get a little play in to get my feet underneath myself. Sometimes I start right off on higher levels and don't have any momentum or any, I don't know. All right, Trudge is back. Yeah, I've got to go where you're going, buddy. So, boop. Thank you, sir. Just gotta give him a little loving boop, you know? Nothing too much, just enough to let him know you care. Oh, got a ring? Heck yeah. And I'm trying to get used to using my scroll wheel for opening up everything. It is actually faster after I start getting used to it. Not only is it faster, but it legit helps with not breaking things as often. I could swear I just heard something. Did I hear something else? We're good. All right. Here we go. So, I think I was talking earlier this week when I had such an awesome time with end of the week stream. But end of the month, I take my vacation from work. Oh, I'm looking so forward to it. Hey, sir, can you do me a favor? Take a nap. And I am not going to hit him with everything I have. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to break everything. I've already tried that earlier today. And yeah, that was really not good. There we go. And there we go. While that's doing that, we'll just go refill our trick gun. I already know where the other drop-off point is, so we're going to be loving life here in a second. There we go. But while I'm on vacation at the end of the month, hopefully, well, no hopefully about, we are definitely going to Ren Fair. Sir? Is that you out here? Yeah. Go to sleep. We'll just run around you there, bud. I don't feel like breaking everything anymore. I probably broke about 10,000 on him, and clearly his HP is too high for me to do much else. But we freely move around him. Alright, so yeah, straight ahead is where... But as long as nothing major spawns in with him, this should be a cakewalk. Bam. And we were right. Easy, easy, easy. And we're still standing at 100% for R.E.P.O this season. So nobody's going out hitting up the haunted houses or taking friends and loved ones to get the absolute dog stuff and scared out of them. Oh, this way. Boop. All right, we'll go ahead and start the van up. Nope. They just keep coming, don't they? So I'm hoping probably next week or the week after, go hit up a haunted house. We used to do a couple each season, but I don't know. I love that stuff. I'm surprised we actually got our daughter into it as well, which is pretty cool. We got some strength. That's awesome. Oh man, our last loadout we had option for pistols and other things, but I didn't have enough money. That's all right. Grab some grenades and other things. Get ourselves at least set up. Actually, that's 7K. We'll see what these other items are worth. So I feel like we should be able to make it through a level or two without having to worry too much about health. I'm going to switch out that one. Yeah, that'll save 2K. Probably not necessary, but, you know. Yeah, that'll be good. I like to have stamp. I mean, you're never going to catch me run this much in real life, but I'm self-aware. It's okay. But in this game, I will definitely boogie. All right, got our first strength on the board, which is awesome. You know what? That one down in place of this. Refill that. And we are good. Get some caffeine in me. All right. And maybe this map will get to showcase something somebody else who was watching before taught me. I got to employ that the other night. Sometimes there's like this circular section in one of the middle pathways. Oh, we getting all the stuffs right off the rip. That is not too shabby. I'm gonna see what's on that other side there that keeps buzzing in my ear because I feel like something's buzzing. Oh, there we go. And I think as we move forward, I'm also going to look at, I want to wait till after the updates because I really want to check out what the updates are going to be. I'm probably going to start checking out some of the mods as well because I don't know if everybody here has checked out the modded maps. I have not played modded at all yet, with the exception of a couple times joining people's groups who had mods running. But with some of those maps being what they are, they look pretty awesome. And I feel like that would totally add some interest in some of the creatures that I've seen. Sir, we don't need you here. Come on. Give up. Thank you. Oh. With limited strength, I didn't know I was going to be able to, if I'd be able to actually slam him enough. I was a little worried for a second. So yeah, usually in this area, you know what? I'm going to park this beneath this hole. And we'll see. So if you notice, there's a shelving here. You can jump across to that, go up that hole. And sometimes there's stuff up above on the roof. First things first, we're going to grab this stuff from up there. And then we can check that out. I did not know about that until about 2-3 weeks ago. I see that there's something on the other side there. Okay, so we got this. Boop. All right, it's going to lose a little bit of value, but not that much, right? I might be able to get this off. There we go. I just gotta finagle it. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, that's a pretty cool thing to know. Sometimes there's nothing up there. I won't lie, but a lot of times I'm kind of I'm not knocking teeth off shelves. A lot of times I'm finding that there is some stuff, and sometimes it's pretty valuable. So if you're like playing in larger groups, definitely take the opportunity to check it out. All right, so I'm going to go and backtrack. Get the stuff off of the old cart. Nope. No, no, no. I heard him. I thought I could make it through that doorway. Oh, buddy. Where'd you go? All right. If he's the worst we're going to deal with right now, we're doing awesome. Sir. Now, if they drop him, the eye, and something else on us, it might become problematic for me. Yeah. I'll go ahead and grab a small item on my way over. That I'll take back as well. I don't think I'm going to... Well, you know what? The way that's sitting, I might be able to get that in the cart. I just don't really want to break everything. The last map, I feel like trying to kill that trudge right off the rip. I broke a fair amount of stuff on him trying to kill him. Without strength, yeah, it was just not a go. All right, bud, you get on there too. All right, 44 of 18 with one more drop point to go. Maybe if we're lucky, get like 50 on this 60. I don't know. Somebody told me before it's like 1.5 times whatever it's set at. I don't know. I feel like it's more. Yeah. Shinies. Should go check out upstairs. And I'm going to take it with me because I have the worst habit of not taking this. And I've probably said this in previous streams. I'll do it and then I'll turn around and not do it 3 times. Banana? Oh yeah, we got the banana. Is there anything else over there? Ooh, we got another fancy statue. It's like sculpting wire. And there's that other level just below us. Check that out. 'Cause sometimes there's an item or two of value over here. Yep. That doll just fart. Like, was that a thing? I'm not saying a word. You know what? I'm gonna take this down, come back up, and see if I can push that onto the cart. How stable it'll fit, I don't know, but it'll at least keep us from having to physically lower it down ourselves. So, right there-ish. Yeah, that'll be fine. I say that, but I think it's more to reassure myself. Because I'll be honest, I really don't know if that'll be fine or not. All right, so away we go. You know what? I don't know that I can lower that. I can't. I don't have the strength. All right, so that's just what it is. It's all okay. So what we'll do is we'll try to take it down the stairs without completely wrecking it. I'm gonna be transparent now. I don't know that I can do that. Hey, where'd you go, bud? Come back. I was hoping you were going to follow me. Okay, no, that was... So I don't know if you noticed, like, kind of by that door frame over there. Oh, there he is. Come on. I know you see me. I know. Really? That should have shot him. So now I got to go back, get my oversized, expensive turd, and my firearm. Firearm should be over here. Are you joking me, bud? Gone away. Don't want to waste your grenade on you right now. Do need my trank gun though. Should be... Is it in here? Is it under there? Take that out there. It's showing it's here, so I'm wondering. Yeah, it could be up top. So I don't see it through here. Okay, no worries. We'll go ahead. There it is. I don't know why it was showing over there. I'll go ahead and hang that over the stairs. That's where I came in. So at least we got that down. And we'll go through here. See what else these rooms have to offer, because I only grabbed the one small item. I could be wrong, but I feel like there should be more. And we've got one more room over here. And that's before we go. Oh. That's before we get to the larger room, or that little twisty-turny corridor. And we could glance up. I don't see a lot of shelving, but I will go ahead and check that vent since I'm already here. Sometimes there will be something in here. And when you're this early on trying to grind up funds, definitely comes in handy. Nothing. Oh well. So head down. Might put this off to the side. Bring the oversized chart through with us. Poop emoji. Because that way, at least, we know for sure. It'll be a little closer towards wherever our next drop-off point is going to be. Ooh, and the sound of this dragging sucks so bad. Because every so often it'll touch something. And I swear it feels like the hidden is like behind you. Like it almost sounds like his breathing. All right, we're gonna park this right here for the moment because I don't know where that drop off is yet. Grab our cart. Mr. Hidden, you just stay hidden. Back there, preferably. And no more nonsense from that eye in the sky. We'll be in good shape. Anything down here? Yep. And you go. Go scan through on these sides real quick as we're going through. All right, so now we know where that's at. So I can go ahead and take this in with me. Then we'll check out that other room. This will make our life a lot easier. Hopefully, we'll get set up properly. What? Go ahead and get this set on. That'll be one less thing we have to deal with. Some of this artwork, I don't know that I've ever seen that frog picture. But that's really cool. Gotta check out some of these sometimes. All right. All right, I just... okay. Broke the line of sight. Broke the line of sight. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. The hidden... All right. Don't worry, buddy. You keep on coming this way. Love to knock you out and Could have swore I heard humming too. Didn't I hear humming? Well, that was fired off for no reason. But he's went on about his business, so should we. Nothing over there. Heck yeah. Anything else? Nope. Now, the real question is, how much does that oversized record weigh? Because I could take that back. It feels like it should move pretty easy, right? Yeah. All right. So we'll take this back. On the way back, we'll continue talking about some plans for end of this month. So, in addition, Halloween's like my favorite holiday ever. Like, my absolute favorite. So hopefully next week or so, we'll take a time, since we got the kiddo into haunted houses as well. We'll get a chance to hit up a hunt. At least got to get one in. We used to hit up a couple every year. And then, I don't know. We've got Ren Fair. That last Saturday, almost last Saturday, I think. Hey, come on. Work with me. I wonder if I can roll this. Will it actually roll? That would make it so much easier. I don't want to do that. All right, now see if I can lift it. Oh. There we go. It's kind of rolling. Has anybody else ever tried rolling it like that? Please don't fall. Please don't fall. I really don't want to tear this all the way up. I'm going to tear this up, Anna. To have more strength would be so amazing. Gentle. I mean, this isn't the way I consider doing it, but I'm not getting it to roll. So, I mean, it kind of works. Keep coming this way. Gently give you a nudge. This is a little slower and steadier than I would intend. I mean, it's working, right? Heck yeah. Now all I need is a good playlist, and it'd be kind of like loading trucks or something. Semi Work would like to do us a kind favor. When you're done making a Spider-Man, could you give us a forklift? Oh my God, could you imagine a forklift in your cart? Nope. I hear him. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Oop. You know what? I don't have time for that. What? All right. It probably cost it way more than it should have. I get it. But we got him. There's that. Please be kind. Thank you. So all we got now is to get this back in. And we got it. And so far it's kind of behaving. As long as I kind of go back and forth to it. This is probably the one technique that should not be ever used by anybody. But yeah, it's working, so there's that. All right. Don't you do it yet. It's all in. Yeah, we did it. Got this far. Sir. That eye is doing the most. All right, so we need to go that way and that way. Oh. Eek. Took my gun. It's all right. And just enough HP. Don't you take me the other way. Don't. You see this, right? All right, so I should have just been patient. Now, if he was friendly at all, he'd come back and run us the other way now. He ain't gonna do that for us, though, is he? That's all right. Look at him. Lame. All right. So I do need to take him down a notch. All right. Make it back. Really? I had 2 HP after taking a direct shot to the face. That was sloppy and sad, but it's okay. Feel like we got a little bit more momentum behind us. No, we did. And that was pretty low level. So I think what our goal should be is we can go ahead and go to main menu. I've got some nicer levels. That'd probably be a little bit more fun for people to watch. And honestly, probably a little funner for me to play. Oh, so the other day when I was talking about getting to level 9, we made it to level 10. Can we make it to a level 11? Based upon the scrambling I just did poorly there. We'll see. All right. We definitely want the trank gun. I feel like that is going to come in handy, and that's going to definitely come in handy. That'll put me to 5 strength. And that should be everything we need. Recharge real quick. There's probably going to be some stuff coming our way, and it's not going to be fun or pretty. And, see. Sir, I'm going to just tell you right off the bat, I'm done with you, Slender Man. We don't have to live like that anymore. Do better. Okay. Was there anything up top? I'm not seeing anything. So we'll go ahead and hit up the single room. See if there be any shinies. Usually there's like a fan or something in there. Not this time. Well, we got a guitar. And it's going to take up a lot of space in that cart. So I'm just going to very cautious or kindly put it on up where it belongs, which is out the way. That's right. You're going to get. Oh, hello, big old head. We'll shut that door behind us. How did that not kill him? That was just a bad shot, wasn't it? Oh, sloppy. That's fine. We can accept it. In you go. Come on. Yeah, it'll work. What else we got over here? Anything fancy? Anything nice for us? But yeah, just the boop. Boop. No. I'm pretty certain we're going to make this off of, oh. Oh, no. That was all bad. All right, you know what? Come on. Come with me, then you'll see. Thank you, sir. Yo. All right. So, yeah, that worked out. That's all right. Gun went over this way somewhere. There it is. It's all good. Really? Already? Just keeps coming back. Now, this probably isn't a sustainable way of playing through. Once I get my strength up a little bit higher, I can do things a little bit more strategically, I think. But for now, this kind of works, right? Is that right there? Kind of works. We've got a whole other crystal over there that we can take back. You didn't see that. All right, turn this way. Turn my body this way a little bit. Bam. Yeah, so we'll just head on back. Put this away. And we're about to have a real good day, y'all. Jump over that. Do a quick refill. Because as I work my way outwards, I already learned, if I remember correctly from last time, I had some difficulties. Because it's either you make your way back, refill your weapons, or you accept your losses for what they are. Oh, there's 2 more items down up here I didn't see. There you go. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is so awesome. It is so very nice when these maps work out like they do. So we'll go ahead and load this card up as much as we can. We got the bottle of ooze over here. I'm wondering, can I tilt this in a way that would allow me to hang that over? And I don't think I can. So that's fine. I've got more strength now, but I also have... I'm going to leave that be, because I also have the feather cube. So why sit there and bust that up too much if I don't have to? Why does that handle so weird at the cart now? Like, I don't know if there's been an update that's changed how things feel when they, or how they handle. I'll check in here. Nothing up top. Cool. All right, so far so good. Nothing up top there, no. Hi, buddy. We're just getting all the crystals. Don't see anything else. I see that fan. So we're going to definitely be grabbing that fan, yeah. but I want to grab it from the other direction because that's legit a trap. There. There we go. And we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Oh, no. So I'm just going to put this out there. I have lost really great matches over these vents. Am I the only one? Like, y'all ever do that too? Or is that just like a me thing? I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've lost like awesome progress over those vents. I really hope that's not foreshadowing. I'm going to take it slow on them. All right. Double check up top. Nada. We got that lappy top. That was not a laptop, was it? And I'm pretty certain when I went towards that back corner, I heard the bidoo, which that's a good sign. That means it's probably the other side where the next drop-off point is. I just gotta be careful. Be careful not to do something stupid and not to fall to my death with such great progress. Oh, I hear it. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to preemptively hit that. Now, I should go back and grab that feather. If I'm up. Okay, so this is just a single room. So we'll see if there's anything in here first that'll lighten the load of how far we have to travel. In between. So far, so good. Awesome, awesome. And nothing over there. Side. We're looking good. Check out up top real quick. I already did. Already did. Okay, so we're good. Everybody who is joining in, thank you. Hi, welcome. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. Let's see what we got going over here. Because I would certainly not mind. So up there is the one. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab that feather drone. Because that's really going to help. You know what? Shut up. That's right. Sitting there giggling at me. All creepy. All right. We have made it back. Refill that. I kind of feel like the pistol is gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna be feeling bad if I need something larger. But this decision we're making. Feel free to tell me do better. I could swear I just seen something running. Oh, I did. You know what? You are not much threat right now. I'm gonna shut this door behind me. Whoa. You, however, are. You are both very big threats. Thank you. Sir. Bip. Bad. 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 Oh. So apparently I can't be doing that like that. Not used to getting strength up to this level, let alone there. Don't have to worry about it then. All right. Got your nose. Oh. Going over here. So you remember when I said I felt like I might need more? Kind of feel like that is ringing true right now. All right. So this is the direction we need to go. I feel like I should go ahead and grab those crystals while we're at it. Oof. Like the more we get of those, the easier that's going to be. Then I should be able to just drop down. Yeah. Yeah. I really don't like this. Certain everybody's already heard, but I have a really good track record of dying on these vents. And losing stuff on the vents. All right, not a problem. No, it's Slendy. Hearing something running around over there. So I'm going to go back, refill my stuff. Oh no. queue and see if... You have a good day, sir. It was this way. Yeah. And we go. Refill this. Are you joking me? Get out. Rude. Rude. You all seen that, right? Gotta keep an eye. All right. That's good. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this back with me then, and that's what it be. Honestly, I think there's like 2 other orbs already over there. Like right in that area. Yeah, because there's one over there. I think there's one on the other side as well. And then there should be another one over here somewhere. So we really shouldn't be hurting for finances. Not at all. All right. I swear, though, this is going to be the death of me. Something's going to come out that door. It's going to tag me, or I'm just going to walk right off of it myself. Now I know I heard something there. No. No. Just going to go ahead. That way I can get the cart, grab those other orbs for the next spot. And we'll start finishing up the other sections as well. So I think the next sections we need to go through is off to the left. Might be wrong. But with the 1 orb alone, we're already almost at enough for the next drop off. So, all right, Slendy, screw off. So tired. Slendy doing the most. I think that's actually to the right. To the left is that single room. So I'm going to go straight ahead. Park this here for a second. Yeah, we got items in there. We'll go ahead and grab those. Ooh, and we about to have such an awesome day with this. Everybody, welcome. Thank you all for joining. I see a couple extras file in here and there, so we're not going to be doing the whole please like and subscribe thing. Just thanks for joining. Feel free to drop a hey in chat and hey. Hey, head, where'd you go? There you are. Boop. Oh, I can't do that anymore, can I? That's what caused me all that health damage earlier. I guess there's like limits to how much you could do that to the foes. Might be wrong. I feel like that's why. Oh yeah, we're good. So this way is where the next drop-off zones are going to be. Got another orb over there. I'm going to turn myself this way. That way I kind of see what's going to be creeping up. Anything in here? Oh, we got a frog. Speaking of frogs, I have not seen the chef in forever. Anybody else see the chef anymore? Or is it just me? Hi, bud. Yeah. Bud. No. You don't just touch other people's stuff. That's rude. God, no manners. Who's raising this? Kid running around acting all hood, touching all over people's stuff. Ooh. Really? Go away. Really? How? How did he do that while he was knocked down? Like, you all seen that too, right? Did I just send you right down there? Oh, you just bounced out. Okay. Cool story. I don't know what else. Dude, they won't stop. All right. So I'm just going to turn my back to that for a few moments. We're going to chill, face the door, be safe. I'm going to take myself off screen for just a second because my nerves are about jumpy. And I'm still going to be present. We're going to talk. But with all that in the cart, there is no reason for me to let this thing stay on my face. And ruin this cart. There's like no way. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. All better? All better, I think. Where did my pistol go? My trink gun. Went way over here. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Think we'll grab that? Maybe we won't. All right, so that might have been lost to the map. But yeah, that's not precarious at all. We're going to see where our next drop-off point is. All right, that's where his orb went. Oh, no. It gets no better. Yeah, the plank is the devil. Okay, we can do this. We should definitely be able to do this. Just gotta be mindful and rounding that section there. That's all we gotta do. Okay, that's the way we go. Really? Yeah, really. That's how we do it there. I'm going to have to take one or two of those off of that once we get through. Because reality of it is it's not wanting to count them. There we go. Fell off on its own? Heck yeah. I think that deserves a little bit of coffee. What do y'all think? Nope. Back on with you. All right. Do not fall off the plank. We're good. I'll go ahead and grab that orb before something stupid happens to it. Like, you know, stupid tends to happen so often. Orbs around me. And we'll go ahead and grab this because it's got that value. In the cart you go. And now I'm just going to very cautiously park this here. Move that back some. Kind of. It works. We'll head up top. We got two more items here. I'd like to find some smaller stuff, though, because I don't know where that last drop-off point is. And I don't know what kind of skill level I'm going to have to exert. Move that a little bit. I'm going to go back and try to grab that canister of ooze. There we go. We'll just go ahead and very kindly turn it that way. About like that. And right there. Ooh. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You're not doing that. Behave. Be a good propane canister. We got that room across from us. So that has to be where the next spot is. Go away. So I'm assuming we reached our max quota. Oh. Okay, so that was a whole lot of not good. How do we combat that? Go back, grab the weapons. That shouldn't be a problem. I just came around that corner in the worst sort of way. Thank God his eyesight's bad. Oh. All right. Where? There's one weapon over here. Supposed to be. I feel like it's lying to me. The rest of them are over there. So I'm going to let him pass. That's all we can do. And once he's through, they just running every which way at these levels. Really, the key is I just need to be patient. Where did my other gun go? The map had to eat it. It's all right, though. So I just need it. I seen that. Oh, look at him. Big old stupid teeth. Need to brush them. All yellow and chompy. All right, he's going on that way. One gun is over here. All right. Other one is on that other side there. Nope. Done, buddy. Not doing it no more. Now, there it is. We're going to be patient. We're going to make it through this. Mostly in one piece, if we're lucky. Well, minus doing dumb stuff like that. I should have just tested that strength out. Get a quick lay of the land. Slendy. You need to go on with yourself, bud. Go up top for a few moments. It's worst case scenario if something follows us up top. That's just a quick hop down. The longer I stay up, probably the quicker this thing will fall off my face. It's right around the corner where that next drop off should be. So as long as we can make that drop off and make it back to the ship, we are A-okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to put that vase on there. Bam. I did not see that froggy there before. There we go. So it should be this way. Somewhere. Nope, that's where we came from. So this has to be where we're going. Awesome. That puts us pretty close, I think, to the starting point. So that actually kind of worked out. Kind of. Very big emphasis on kind of. According to this, just go straight through here. Hey, bud. Yeah, just run right on in. We made it. Oh, I cannot believe we just made it like that. Okay. Yeah, that was an... I don't know what levels you all make it to usually. That was kind of nerve-wracking level for me. But it was like a balance of like testing to maintain patience. And I feel like though at least I was able to keep my patience in check. I feel like I might have had enough crystals. Plus, now I have a shotgun as well, so... see if there's any other crystals over here that's cheaper. Probably not. Yeah, that was the cheap one. No worries, though. We'll go ahead. Throw these on just so that there's less things on here. And see what our HPs are at. If we throw one of those off... Boop. That works. All right. So real quick, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this started to the loading area in between levels. We're approaching 2 hours for the stream already. So what I'm going to do is take maybe like a 3 to 4 minute break just to, you know, use Jen's room, stretch my legs, and then that way get back into it for the next level and see if we can continue on this path. So for anybody just joining, we will take just a quick 2 to 5 minute break tops. Then we'll get back into it for the next level. We have a pretty amazing loadout for us. In fact, real quick, let me start refilling some things. Probably going to do some switch outs. That was all I had for crystals. No way. All right. So, yeah, mistakes were made. Oh well, it's what it is. We got a shotty, we got a pistol, and we got that. Fall back on. I'm going to go ahead because that puts us up to 7 strength. I think at like 8, most things you can like pretty well ricochet off of walls, if I'm not mistaken. I think at 13 you can kill like larger things? Question mark. And unfortunately, I am not a guru. so I don't want to mislead anybody. You happen to be one of those gurus, though? Ooh, and we are up. Real quick, let me double check that. All right, so we got R.E.P.O and scary movies. Heck yeah. Uh, Tell you what, give me just a moment. I'm going to switch over to my short break screen. When I come back, as we start the next level, let's do some chatting about what our favorite movies are and what other kind of plans we might have. All right, I'll be right back in a second. All right, and I are back. Now, I believe we left off on discussing some scary movies. So what kind do we like? Are we the old school meets new school? Fans of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street? Or do we like a touch of the low budget classics? Something closer to maybe Wishmaster. Myself, I'm a big fan of like the old school, like Halloweens. Newer ones are all right. Don't get me wrong. Like they'll always have that place in my heart as well. Rob Zombie's remake, the first one, I wasn't a big fan of the second one, so don't hate me. I know some people declare it to be like the masterpiece as well, but the first one, they did that absolutely proper. Okay, we're starting right off the rip with the stairwell over here. So I'm going to take this on back. Load this on. And we'll go from there. I'm going to check this little room out here first real quick. This is a little solo room. Get out of here, eye. That eye, in addition to everything else, it's not where it's at for me. I can go without seeing those eyes. Okay. Turn this around. Check it out up top. I think I see a plate over here. I do. Cool. Heck yeah. I'll go back up and I'll grab that block. And we'll put that block away. But in addition to like the traditionals, I also like a little sci-fi to some of my horror. So like the old and the newer even alien movies. Oh, I love those. In fact, I have a couple little props from those movies. Nothing too major or expensive, little figures and stuff. You know what? Stack that up on top. That way, if we get something larger up top, we'll be in good shape. I'll go grab that plate, and then we'll check out down them stairs. Ooh, hear all the musics. Gotta keep an eye out for that stuff. Yeah, I look for... We watch a lot of the stuff year round. But horror movies are like my absolute jam. Heck yeah. Got two vases. God, they are not playing. They are absolutely intent to hook us up on this run. So all I gotta do is be very careful with the vase, not do the stuff I'm usually known to do. We can do it. In fact, I think we got like a metric ton of like tahini and stuff around the house. So I think once it's time to start watching or breaking out the scary movies at a higher volume, we're going to be definitely. Down you go, buddy. Gentle. I'd like to clear out a little bit more before I load that up. This might just be easier to hit with a much larger money bag. Go back down, grab that other vase. Put some street popcorn. Some tahini. Extra butter. Ooh. Halloween or A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, who's your very favorite horror character? Like, you have some that are like very Michael Myers based. Of course, you know, Jason Voorhees. I even like the gentle. There we go. But I even like old school. I wasn't a big fan of the remakes, but anything on the sides? Nope. Cool. The what was his name? I'll be your friend to the end, Heidi ho. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take you on back too. Feel like I can get you on and two vases and get those carts on and be like prepped and ready. What is up, Hyper? Yes. We've been trying to be on it pretty much. Come here, bud. Oh, nope. You know what? I can take that. Oh, we got a whole other. And down you go, friend. Hey, take a trip too, bud. And you can go too. Really? Oh my God. What is he doing? Dude. Mr. Invisible Man just did too much. We're gonna have to talk about that head. Let me regather myself here a little bit so I can check out chat. Oh my god, that was insane. I just got the whole works of. Sir, that is not where you go. You go down there. See that? So a big one that we have up and coming next Friday. We're looking at. They broke the other case, didn't they? They sure did. So a big one that we'll definitely be doing is next Friday. We'll be doing Little Nightmares 3. It's looking like. I definitely have to wait to see what the last votes are going to be in for. I kind of feel like the Saturday streams for R.E.P.O have been doing really well. Honestly, I love the game. So I think we're going to keep at it. I don't know if people are actually liking the game as much as they're just maybe liking the nomad sculpts I did of the bots and transported to transparency for the thumbnails. I think it might be a little bit more of the later. But Little Nightmares, I'm super looking forward to. In fact, I might post in our community page later. I'm so excited to start playing it that I'd actually already started doing like little sketches and watercolors of the characters. Let's see here. All right, we're good there. I can't believe they got me like that. All right, so I know where this is at. Was there anything else back here? Any chest shirt? Nope. So I'll go up top, sort through it. Oh, yes. So I'm Not a Human is going to be really based upon. We've definitely already added it to our list and library. So that's going to be a definite. It's just a matter of when we're going to add it or when we're going to start. So depending upon how long Little Nightmares takes, I'm also on vacation the week of Halloween. So I may take a couple hours each evening. I'm going to switch out that trank gun since I don't have any tranks for it. So I feel like taking a couple hours out each evening. And I'm also going to probably be doing not a stream, but a video for Loan Shark. I feel like that would give me an opportunity to play with some voice changers for the dialogues and make it a little bit more interesting, hopefully, for people to watch. And make up for my poor voice acting. Go through here. Grab our stuffs. In fact, I may go ahead and take that on over to the other drop point. In fact, I am going to take that to the other drop point. But Loan Shark's another one I feel like that is super different. So for people who like Sally Face, or it's definitely going to be much shorter. So making a stream out of it, I don't know about. Like, I don't think that's feasible. In the future, me and Ginge have to finish up 7 Days 2.1. But we're looking at turning that into a future project of a super mod. So I don't know which one specifically we're going to turn it to, but we already have the server and set. So all we have to do is, once we finish up one more for that last 7th day set. Did I already go up here? I did. Then the only thing we have left to do is just kind of knock it out of the ballpark and switch it over to include a mod, which I feel like will add a lot more interest. And then, of course, I want to continue doing the whole R.E.P.O thing, but I think what we're going to do is start playing around and exploring certain mods with it as well, so people could see some of the modded maps who've been joining me. And I would like to do a community game here in the future. Oh, come this way, bud. And then as we progress, if things continue as they have here recently for the channel, I would really love to like start getting some community servers together. Setting just goals low enough to maintain the servers themselves, because we're about like everybody else. We're poor. Not destitute, but you know, we making ends meet. But I feel like that would be a cool way to kind of get things going. I don't know, for more interactions and stuff in various games. I'm going to put this on over here. Plus what we got on the cart. See if we can load a few more things up. We'll go from there. Man, they just don't stop. Once you get to higher levels, they're just constantly coming and going. I feel like you're always hearing like the scurrying of little feet, or not so little feet. Boop. All right, bud. And boop. No way he just landed that. That cat just did a 360 ollie and landed all the way across the pit. See if he can do it diagonally. Nope. He couldn't land that one. I did not think that I would have seen that one. That was right up there with having the up scream balance on my head the other week. Speaking of, did you see that came out today? I knew I had... Oh. Is that all? Bud, where's the rest of your friends? You okay? Guess so. All right, so we already have 9 on there. We have 28 in the cart. I feel like maybe I should just take the bag back, or the... Hey, sir, can we not do this at the cart? Not at the cart. You're so rude. All right, so we'll take this back. We'll clear out the cart most of the way. You know what? It's fine. Then we'll come back, clear some more of those rooms, and then load it to this one. That way, we'll have a bigger money bag. I'm just going to tear up housekeeping all the way along our journey. But that way we'll have more for the next drop point. And we can see if maybe there's some larger things. Because overall, this is a pretty light fare. Put the money bag to the side for now. Good. Gently set you on over there, bud. Go over there, hang out too. You need to sit back up though. So I already know that trap. That stuff will fall over like that, and it won't even be counted, or it'll get smashed. There we go. That was probably a little too close to the lava, but it's all right. It's okay. We'll head on through, clear out some more, bring with us. And I'm also going to go ahead and get rid of that door. It's taking up too much room. Good way to trip over everything. Overall, to add to R.E.P.O, I feel like some of the best things for me to see, like here soon we have the new monsters being added, but I know that there are some modded monsters that are pretty off the hook. So for anybody who's like a fan of shows like Doctor Who, they have the Weeping Angels, who you have to look at constantly in order for them not to move and to attack you. And I feel like that's super cool. But I got my wife watching Doctor Who, and then we started watching when they start adding the new episodes and new series to them together. So like, I don't know that I'd call myself a super fan, but I really, really love the series. What is up, buddy? How are you? I'm gonna have to ask you not to do that. But you're gonna do it anyways, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Oh. Go and get. But I feel like that, in addition to like new maps, are all like pretty cool things to get to see. Yeah, I really want that. When you go this way, I'd like to take that griffin back. All right, bud. Come on over. Bye-bye. Oh, congrats. I'm happy to hear it. It's good to see you did well on that. I'm thinking maybe this coming up year. I've been saying it for like the past year or so though. But I'm very strongly considering you know what? I could take this with me and the Griffin can go in for the other one. Before I load this up though, and it starts calling even more stuff to me, I can go switch out one more thing. And I'll use these much more sparingly now. I'm really thinking about going because I've got a camera. I've been really thinking about going and getting my certification for like videography and photography. Because I did the college thing for like a minute. I was like 20 credit hours, I think, away from like a double major. But like, I feel, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and load it up and be done. That'll get me most of the way through the level. Pull this out to the center. I'll run back, switch out the one weapon. As a precaution in case this stuff happens. And we'll be in good shape, I think. Really need to invest, though, in crystals. If we can get through this level. Dude. I literally... I hope the pistol did not fall to its death. Showing like it didn't. Okay, it didn't. Thank God. Small favors. I'm going to put that over here. This is so super surprising how well this is actually going. Oh, that's most of the health. Trank gun said no. Kind of torn. Like, we got heavier items, but I also have strength. So I don't know that that's necessarily worth it at this point. So I'm wondering, maybe put that down there, put that in second slot. Because really all I need from this point forth on this level is just kind of grab a few more items as I go to the next 2 points. Hit the drop-offs. And golden, right? Oh, no. Bud. Yeah, I'm definitely not on the hidden right now. I'll waste a couple shots on the hidden. He's on too much right now. He's already gotten a hold of me and cost it, what was it, 22K? In the cart you go, sir. Thank you for writing Air Leech. Look at this little meeting going on. You see them? They're just sitting there chilling. No. No. Don't touch my purse. Make me have to break out the Bobby Hill over here. All right, so they got a few things, but they didn't get everything, so that's okay. We're good. All right, you okay? I feel kind of bad for this, actually. Poor little fellow was just like staring down at the ground like he was depressed or something. What is that even? All right. Put this in the cart. That was that long dragged out breath. Is that the... I don't know if that's the robe or the skinny lady who screams at everybody. The Reaper. I know why she's angry, though. She run around on them little bird legs all the time. Got that wiry hair. We're going to have to talk to Robe, see if he'll take her out or something. No, I bet they'd make a good couple. Robe and Reaper. I'm just going to put that out there. She got her little birdie legs. He'd be over there, able to keep her warm. You know he cook. Oh, I feel like I crouched just in time. No, sir. Love how you just come in laughing from behind. Hey. How are you? What's going on? Go away. All right, so I'm assuming there's one more drop off there and then one over here. I'm probably wrong. But we won't know till we find out. Oh, you're paying. You look like replacement parts. Get over here. Oh. Yeah, that's enough to get your nerves going. So has everybody been having a good weekend so far? Like that's the important part. Oh, there is not a single thing down here. Okay, we got the orb. Go ahead. Very graciously take that upstairs. Know where we'll put it at yet. So our next thing will have to be over this way, which is fine. That's all goods. In you go. So did everybody just come here, or did you all happen to see the thumb and click? I'm always curious what people think about the thumbs. Been teaching myself Nomad Sculpt. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm like super stoked with the stuff you can do with it. Hey, bud. I know. Such an angry little fella. Hi. Hi. Oh. Gotta take them all out for a swim. Guys, y'all really need to stop. Sir? I don't know why he just going after the clown like that. Everybody who's recently joined, hey, welcome. I hope you're having awesome weekends. I've said this probably a few times, so for anybody who stayed long term, you're awesomes. Yep, that's what I wanted. Gentle. We don't have to break everything. We can live better than that today. I think. Probably not. Well, I'm going to try. So I should be able to just walk straight. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. How much is in this? 38. It's 23 needed, plus 10. That's 48. We're good there. I'm not going to be... I feel like a lot of times that's where I go wrong, is I get like way too greedy. Yo. Sir, you're doing too much. Come on. Too much. That was being so rude. Bye-bye. That ended quickly. Oh, you talk about the, Oh. That was not cool, sir. Don't have to be so hateful, sir. Ooh, screamy lady. All right, so all we have to do... No, sir. No. I promise we don't have to do this, sir. If he drops me off of an edge. Oh, yeah. When the first time I encountered those, it took me a second. I used to try to like beat them on everything and make them explode. Sometimes that works. But yeah, if I've got a ledge, I don't have to do this today. I don't have to just keep killing every last thing. Like, it would help do that, but I mean, really what I need to do is just run through here. Yep. And then where is my cart? It's over there. So we'll go ahead and put this orb in there. That's absolutely stupid, insane. So I'll go back up top when I come back, because there's a lot of stuff still through here. Go away, invisible man. Where was he? I didn't see his feet, but I heard his breathing. Now, I don't know if you're all hearing what I hear, but try to keep the volume up on my end. I think that's part of what makes me a little jumpier. I hear him. Where? No, no, no. You don't have to do that. I'm just going to very politely shut those doors. Then see if I can just straight up run this down like so.